foot out there.
What the fuck were these guys doing, sleeping?
Yeah.
Yo, butthead with the camera, get back.
I was minding my own business, running around slow and staying high like we're always supposed to do, and some idiot ran into me, threw me off the end of the thing, and that's the way I saw it.
Came around the corner, got about a foot in the air, hit the water barrel, then hit the wall, and then went into the safety tire.
Well, you can see he's walking around. You can see that I'm walking around. I think it's a super safe sport. More people are hurt skiing than there is car racing.
Trying too hard to catch up with him coming down the front straight stretch. Tried to cut the turn a little bit. I think I caught the left front tire on the edge of the cement. Car got sideways, got in the infield, and I thought I had it saved. And was coming back on the track, and it apparently the car turned sideways, and I got hit 2 real good hard hits. But I'm happy to say no hurts, no injuries.
Think of having to fix the car and not destroy it. So you just start thinking if you're going to have to fix whatever you destroy, and you'll dodge it.
Cars are going to try and keep the rest of them behind them as the laps begin to click away. Sean Andrews going to the inside, makes the move. Ed Peters standing right in front of Steve Holden. Down the back stretch. Andrews with the lead, and Andrews loses a motor in turn 4, brings out the red flag, and trouble all over the racetrack. Red flag is out. It appears Randall, Steve Bolton, and Bertie Ferguson. Out of turns 3 and 4, back to the line. Checkered flag, Randy Olson and Ed Peters.
I got around him pretty easy. I had a right front rim that was braking, and I could feel a bad vibration, so I slowed down and just took it easy the last few laps after I got around him.
Wave your flag for me. California Pro 4 has been around for quite a while. It used to be called CARS, Compact Auto Racing Series. Been around for quite a while.
He was the strong car tonight, but I stayed low, and he was gonna get me. It was gonna be on the outside, and he finally lost it up there, I guess. I saw him spin to the infield.
That
where I had to come from the back again, it just took me that long to get back up to the front. I don't know, the car was running real well. My crew does a really good job on it. And it looks like Rusty's going to give me some tough competition. He's running really good.
I'll give it to my mother for Mother's Day. She deserves it. She'll like it. I gave her the other one, too, from last weekend, the heat race. To drive my car pretty hard to stay out in front of him. I seem to have a little more horsepower than Randy does, so I can pull away from him in the straightaway, so I don't quite have to drive my car as hard through the corners, and my tires seem to last longer that way.
Maybe Uncle Randy can tickle you.
It feels great. We've been working a year and a half, and my Sound to Silence auto repair, Casey Dungan, who built the motor, and Sean Taylor, the crew chief, and Chuck Jones, those guys just stuck with me when I was crashing and when we were braking, and finally we got that thing cooking, and I just wouldn't let them take me out. I got bumped several times, and I said, hey, we got to just hang in there. I looked up, it was lap 8, and the next time it was lap 24.
peoples behind me by my mirror, but I had enough lead that I could take the high line. And it's just a little bit faster when you go up to the wall. But when we had that yellow, I saw that Ryan Zek and Pulver was right there, and I was just hoping I'd keep it to the finish.
Out in the end. I think I got pretty lucky to win it, actually. My car just wasn't handling very well at all after that crash, and Elledge seemed to get just a little bit rougher than what I expected he would, but it was okay. It's a pretty good race.
I try not to hold a grudge against anybody. You know, stuff happens racing. You know, I'm sure that, 2 weeks ago everybody was here. They seen I ran Randy pretty hard. I beat on him pretty good, and I knew my turn was coming, and I know he still owes me one.
Maine came around, we didn't change nothing, we'd been winning, so we didn't change nothing. Sure enough, we made it through the traffic the fastest, and I think that was a big help.
I was just on the bottom groove there and just seemed like I got hit and just went into the wall, so it's just a racing accident. Anytime you see the cement coming at you, well, you know you're going to take a pretty good lick, so it wasn't that bad.
Can't control how some of those people drive, and he's just a real inexperienced driver, and he has good money behind him, and I think the pressure gets to him. You don't like it when local guys can outrun him, and he just turned into me thinking he could get away with it, and he should have seen it. All it did is hurt his car and mine both, so neither one of us finished very well.
Rick Corelli, winner of the Olympia 100, and Rick, you had Ron Hornaday Jr. on your tail, and did you feel him most of the way?
Well, I seen him. He was there the whole time, and Ron's a tough, hard racer, so I knew there at that last lap, man, it was, everybody was wide open, but I didn't lead it all 80 laps to lose it on the last lap, so, I mean, we went wide open all the way.
intense there for a long time. Everybody's going 3 wide, 4 wide, and you really didn't have anywhere to go, so you just kind of had to be patient, bide your time, and things opened up for me.
I got a pretty good jump there at the start, and I guess everybody used their tires up. But the thing had a big vibration. We had a real horrible time in the other main, but I don't know, somehow we're here.
It's hard working the upper line like that, but we got the car working, so it's good in both grooves, the top and the bottom groove.
I think maybe he thought there was going to be a yellow, but I don't know. Or something went wrong with his car, but then all of a sudden he was right behind me again. Pretty nice to beat Randy. He's pretty hard to beat.
Yeah, I made a rookie mistake, and I thought there was a yellow flag and slowed down. I don't know. I actually was kind of embarrassed about it.
Just hung in there. My car wasn't running very good tonight, and we just kind of hung in there and hoped maybe the two leaders would bump each other off, and that's what happened.
had some slow events there a few races back, but we seemed like we got it figured out. We thought it was something, thought it was carburation, changed jetting, it made it slower, and then we finally figured out we was just having ignition problems. So now everything seems to be working really good when we need it.
Me and my brother were running real close together, and I got into him a little bit and spun him out, and I think it made him pretty mad. So when we were going to pass that number 27 car again for the lead, he didn't want me to get around him for anything, so he started getting real aggressive. He was probably a little upset with me because I got against him, but that kind of stuff happens when both of us run real well. It's going to happen, and hopefully he won't take it too hard. I was so used to this track that I pretty much run almost as hard as I can run the whole race. I just try and keep as many lap cars as I can in between me and the second place car, and everything went just as planned today. I was lucky my car worked real well.
Stayed consistent, kept finishing well. Only won 3, but I was there, you know, most of the way.